Are we on? Yeah, baby. Good morning. Good morning, December Tyrannus. You are first in the house today. What's up? Good morning. Yes, I would be. What? Head to stage. Okay. Are we live? Can you hear me? What's happening, everybody? Good morning. I'm from the house. I'm once again. We had the baby last Friday. I did a little trip down to Tennessee and back. And then I ran a little shorty that was local in Flint and got a few more bucks just to help, with the time off and stuff, pay the business expenses. And so because I didn't expect to get back so soon. Okay. I was going to run the week and then come back. Just so happens the load I took down to Tennessee got mysterious extra product on it. So they ordered me to bring it all the way back. So that put me back in Flint a few days earlier than I wanted to be. But with the loads boards looking the way that they did, I didn't want to take too much risk on getting out and too far away from home because I have to be at this baby shower today. Today is for the middle daughter's child, baby girl, who is coming in December. I'm praying that she's coming on my birthday, but she's due right around there. So that's going to happen. And let me say hi to these guys that are early birds. I hope y'all are having some coffee. I got some peppermint mocha with, you know what? These virtual backgrounds are really not the bee's knees. So let's just cancel this out and you can see. It's fun, but without a green screen, this is what you got. This is my baker's rack back here. So let's just keep it 100. Okay. There we go. No blurs. So yeah. So I'm home for the middle daughter's baby girl baby shower today. I am, cash is king. By the way, if you're not subscribed to his channel, says that people are more important than trucking. And work-life balance is important. It always has been important yet difficult for a workaholic, So I am changing a few things around, just trying to make sure that I can do better, right? Work smarter, not harder, and make some time to get home a little more often. We got peppermint mocha in the Snorlord cup this morning. If y'all are drinking anything interesting, I love it when you put it in there. Hey, we got Joey. Hey, Joey, thanks for joining. You're on Instagram over here. We're live on YouTube. Please come on into the YouTube channel if you want, but if not, hang out right here, but you're probably going to get a side view. And I'm trying to work both cameras. So we're live on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram because I'm trying to get on top of my game here. I already see what DIY saying. Let me say hi to everybody who's in here. Six Semper Tyrannus is first. And saying good morning, everybody. Boop. There we go. And This Trucking Life is in the house saying good morning. Good morning, Grafton. TJ, Top of the morning, DIY semis in the house saying morning. That doesn't look like a sleeper cab. Well, no, it's not, because I'm at home. This is one of these days. Well, I would say that I would be in my office right now, but my office is been turned into a nursery. So this is my office, I guess, other than my truck. So that's what's going on. I hope you guys had a great week. I'm sure it was challenging in trucking, right? I feel like it was a challenging week. I had my own set of issues. I took, I was home last weekend for the birth. I think I left out Monday or Tuesday. I don't remember what day I left out. But I ended up taking a load from Michigan down to Tennessee. They put extra product on there that wasn't supposed to be there. So after, you know how it goes, 50 phone calls, 2 hours later, the manufacturer decides, okay, let's just bring it back. So that brought me straight back up to Michigan, to Detroit, and to return the product. And I got paid detention and, same rate for down for back. So it was great because the load that I had to head back up was less money. So it worked out in my favor, but it was just really a fiasco. But anyways, it brought me back up to Detroit like too early. I didn't plan on getting back till yesterday. So anyways, the stress of that whole situation and whatever, like I was super tired. So I just decided, I looked at the load boards and, I ran a shorty. So I grabbed some money for the morning and then I literally went to sleep the whole rest of the day. I woke up at 9. Me and Dee Dee went out. She did her business, took her for a walk and all of that. And then like by midnight, I went back to sleep and I slept the whole night until 7 a.m. the next morning. So lots of extra sleep, weirdly enough. I love peppermint mocha in the fall. Like it's the whip. So you guys got to get yourself some of this and one of these cups of drinking out of. I know a lot of people hate Starbucks, but that's what I did. I got some Starbucks peppermint mocha. It is my favorite coffee. Okay, back to the shit outs. Hey Joey, I have one person on Instagram. If you're still there, Joey, I'm gonna wave at you. I really gotta figure out the Instagram stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to be Renaissance woman over here. Dee Dee. Okay, we have lots of dogs in the room with us, so just fair warning, you may hear some noises. So I apologize in advance. Jerome Jones, channel member. So did I miss any channel members? Hold on. I got to shout out channel membership. Okay. Jerome Jones is the first channel member in the house. Good morning, Jerome. Nomadic Brit is in the house. Good morning, Nomadic Brit. I was thinking about you today. We need to talk soon and catch up. So I'll be calling on you. Carnivore Trucker is in the house saying good morning. And Dirty Broke 215 is saying good morning. Hey, Dirty, I just want to tell you that I caught your little video. And look, if you guys ain't watching Dirty Broke's channel, he set a goal for himself to bring some people up in the game, in the tanker game through, I think through his company, and to get them to 6 figures by November. Well, he has accomplished that goal. And so I want to say congratulations, Dirty Broke, for that. That is super awesome. And he has also blessed like 6 other people and brought them up to that and to achieve that goal. So I think that's awesome and it's worth a shout out. So he did a little video on it to explain it. So make sure you guys go over there and check that out. It is the value of this community to me, anyways. I can speak for myself that we have so many great people that we're always trying to figure out ways to help each other, right? I think that's really awesome. And that can be contagious. So keep on doing what you're doing and bringing people up and helping people reach success, because I'm one of those people. DIY Semi is at the Jersey Shore. Are you Gym Tan Laundry? You know, that's what they do on Jersey Shore. Gym Tan Laundry. CB channel member is in the house, and Thor and Thunder Trucking is in the house. Thor, where have you been? I know you've been busy working. It's great to see you in here once again. It's been a long time, brother. I'm just saying. Sterling Wheel channel members in the house saying, good morning, sister. Thank you, Uncle Sterling, who is known on this channel by the name Mr. Red Lady. So if you hear me say that, I'm talking about Sterling Wheel. Sterling's been doing lots of cool stuff on his channel lately. I mean, he's been pumping it out. So, you know, Sterling is starting to open up. This is my perspective, Sterling. Sterling is who else is in here? Isan. Good morning. I'm going to say hi to you. We're over here on YouTube on Shannon Thomas Trucking. I'm a YouTube channel live right now. You can come on over there, or you can check it out here from the side view on Instagram. I'm working on it, guys. Don't worry. There will be more to come. Okay. Camera 2. So Sterling has been doing some really awesome stuff. And Sterling has been, his little wings, his big wings, whatever. He has been really letting some more art out of his little secret space, and his creating is getting better, and he's using different effects. Like, it's getting more tantalizing to the eyes. And not that your live streams aren't absolutely gorgeous, but you know, I love to see like all of these amazing things. Sterling is so talented, and he is keeping it a secret from us. Okay. I'm just telling you guys, check out his channel, you know, go back and see, like, he's doing some really awesome stuff. So thank you, Sterling, for the great content. And I'm going to keep sharing you out, and I'm going to keep trying to help you get up to, you know, 1 million subscribers as much as I can. All right. And so this Trucking Life is in the house saying headed to Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. I love Wisconsin. It is a beautiful time in Michigan right now. All the fall colors are out, and the weather it was strangely 70 degrees yesterday. Very nice though. You know, had a good time being outside yesterday. And I also had a good time being inside. Like, once I got to the house, I got to go pick up my weekend load yesterday, right? So I ran down to Brighton to get it. And my daughter, Faith, my youngest one, like, rode with me because it was just a short pickup, right? And that was really cool for me. So she ended up falling asleep on the way back. She's pregnant, right? That's the last one that we're expecting in February. But she got to take a little ride with me in the truck, and I got to kind of do a little training on, you know, what happens and stuff like that. So that was fun for me, and I appreciate her for coming with me. No, we did not get content on it, and we should have, but we did not. And so DIY Semi says, ain't no feeling like trucking mobilin'. That's what I'm talking about. Sterling says, Mr. Red Lady says, on my way to Salt Lake, afternoon live show over here. Okay. So I was itching to do a live show, and I'm going to have to be leaving at like 3 a.m. Sunday morning. So chances are I'll be driving for tomorrow. So we kind of popped in a little early on you guys here because I'm stable today, and and I'm actually in the mood to do some coffee and some live chat and talk about some other things in trucking that are going on that are pretty crazy. But we'll get to that in a second. So, you know, when a woman's in the mood, it's probably the best time to do it. I'm just saying. So we're moving it to today spontaneously. And yesterday I was kind of surprised because nobody really got fired up to go live last night, right? And I think, you know, there was a few of us that were like, okay, it's Friday night, right? nothing really happened except Pale Rider's live because he is consistent and faithful in his live shows. And so I was over hanging out with Pale Rider, who his channel is called The Retired Trucker. And so was hanging out over there and he was talking about news and things like that. And that was a good little live show. So I tried to post up this week's lives that, I try to help promote them, shout people out and stuff. So those are in my community chat. So if you missed any and you're driving today or whatever, you're bored, you want to feel like catching a few that you might have missed, you can go to my community section and click on some of those links. Grafton is smiling. Grafton, we love smiling faces. CB, channel member in the house, says, yes, Pastor. And so while you're waiting for Sterling to go live, let me warm you up with some coffee chat. Okay. Maybe I'll just keep it short. Sterling, if you want to let me know that what time it is, it's 9:50 here. Okay. You want to let me know what time it's time to go, then we'll just shut down and move everybody over or something. Or, hey, I know you want to do your thing, but you're welcome to jump in here if you want to. It's totally up to you. I'm most interested in just having some coffee with you right now. Mr. Red Lady says, I prefer spearmint rhino coffee. I would like to try that one time. This Trucking Life says, so you've decided we are worthy, Sterling. CB says, talk to you later, aka Walmart superstar. CB, are you leaving us? Is he leaving us? Somebody's leaving us. Yeah, DIY. Facts right here. DB215 is stacking $100 bills. That's what I'm saying. And he's helping others. He just 6x that with 6 other people. And he set a goal and he accomplished it. Really good, dude. I've been watching Dirty Broke for a long time, and he knows that. Solid guy. Great channel to watch. He's about keeping it real and talking about real stuff. And now he works for hold on, I'll get it. Gemini. That is the tanker fuel company. I hope I'm saying that right. For Loves. And so that's his gig. Company driver, banging out 6 figures, gets vacations, right? He's got all the bennies and all that. So if you're interested in something like that, Dirty Broke is the guy that you want to talk to. Go over to his channel. Dee Dee. Stop. Dee Dee. What? She's barking into the air for no reason. Thor says 12 to 14 hour days, but I'm home every day and weekends and the money is right. Good. That's all good news. Congratulations on that. Dirty Broke says at DIY Semi, he salutes you. Aaron Petticourt is in the house saying good morning. Good morning, Aaron. How are you? Carnivore Trucker says tantalizing. Yes, that's the word. Tantalizing. Because not only does Sterling capture you with incredibly weird side videos from other creators, but he's doing hey. Shh. She's got the most piercing bark. I'm sorry, guys. Lights, camera, action, effects. Sterling's got it all over there. Cheap Freight Hauler is in the house. Good morning, everyone. Hey. You're going to go in the room. Excuse me. I have to deal with my child over here. Come here, girl. for no reason at all. Okay. Chief Freight Hauler channel members in the house saying good morning, everyone. CB says Sterling aggressively touches his no place in his secret place. Sterling says, I prefer to edit video. My live shows are happenstance and tomfoolery. Lots of fun, though. Lots of fun. I mean, I like them. They're a little weird sometimes, but so am I. And I kind of dig that, you know, it's like, he's got something for just about everybody. DIY Semi says, did you get a rider authorization form? Oh, you know it, sir. We were fully covered and signed documents and all the business, right? That, yes, absolutely. As a matter of fact, you know, we had to do that with Kinley too. So I'm, you know, it's the process. If you're going to have somebody ride with you, you got to sign the insurance papers and get all that stuff pre-planned before you put somebody's body in your truck. You can't just pick up hookers and take them with you, right? Or whatever, or guests or whatever. And so, or hitchhikers, you have to get the paperwork done first. We got Ed Slim in the house on Instagram. What's up, Ed Slim? Thank you for joining us. We're live on YouTube over here. I think people just come in and wave and all of that. I probably should set this somewhere in a better situation, right? Let me give them something to look at, for goodness sakes. So, hey, check this out. Okay, got some roses from somebody. And they're white. They're pretty. Let's savor this because they'll be dead soon. So, aren't those pretty? I don't even remember the last time I got flowers. But somebody was nice enough to bring me some flowers. There we go. Let's see if that works. Okay. I think we got a little bit better camera angle there. 6 says, I was early, but now I'm late. Coffee. Yeah, I'm a little late today, but you know, I got up early. I took a shower. I did my hair. I blow dried it. I took freaking an hour putting on makeup, and that's pretty much what took me all morning, letting Dee Dee outside to go potty. So, you know, it's just kind of a nice, it's easy like Sunday morning on Saturday morning. Sterling says, I'm deleting my channel. I'm just doing side boob and tractor content. Hey, maybe that one's going to pay the big bucks. I'm just saying, you know how people are about side boob. 6 Emperor Tyrannus says, Mr. Red Lady gets me every time. Yeah. Like that's our thing. That's my thing. That's my thing. Like I'm one of those people that's probably annoying to most people where I come up with little funky nicknames for people. Not with everyone, but considering I feel like I've been like a sister to Sterling since he was in his truck. We've been on the journey this long together. So I think I've earned a little sister status. And so when Red Lady came into his life, that just popped up, and it's sticking. Sterling says, my live show will be in 7 to 8 hours. Oh, we got plenty of time then. Okay. No rush, no stress. That's good because I didn't want to stress out today. I'm just chilling. So, Carnivore Trucker says Sterling wheel, just side boob, no full. No, it's all about the teaser, right? You can't just give it all out. You got to tease. DIY says, I've been watching Dirty Broke for a while too, from the bushes through his living room window and after dark. Yeah, his channel's been valuable to me, and I've spent a lot of time in his chats, in his live chats, because he does some really good live chats too. Big Rig CEO is in the house saying good morning. Good morning, Big Rig CEO. I was thinking about you the other day too. while I was sitting around looking for some load that might work, like just a out and back or a local thing or whatever, I started imagining power only stuff. So I started looking, and that made me think of you. So I was like, I wonder how he's doing on that. I'll tell you what, this is what I determined. If I had another trailer, maybe there might be things that might block this from working out. But as far as looking at how I could do some loads and just kind of roll and keep working for the whole day, and the way that the loads are scheduled, and this may not be all the time, but I kind of figured out that, hey, you know what? If I had another trailer at my disposal, a little availability of yards where I could park one temporarily if I needed to, or things like that, I could pretty much just run around power only, or maybe not power only, that's not the right term, but bobtail. And I could facilitate a bunch of short runs if I could, move around these trailers and be strategic like that. It was just a fun idea, settle down. Something I thought, hey, I could pull off some serious money on these short things if I just had another, and then I was like, could I rent another trailer? Could I do that? Drop a trailer here, drop a trailer there, pick up a trailer there, deliver it over there, whatever. I started getting really creative. So sometimes I do that. I strategize all the time about all kinds of stuff. But yeah, so I was imagining it, Big Rig CEO, and that made me think of you and your power only gig. That's the last thing I knew that you were doing, Big Rig. So if you change things, I'm still back there. Okay. Grafton says, LOL. CB says, DIY, look up to your right. That's me in the tree stand. Snorlord OG is in the house. What is this? This is peppermint mocha coffee from home on Saturday because we got a baby shower at 1:30. This will be grandbaby number 6 of 7. And so that's why I'm home right now. But I promise you guys I'm resting. I'm resting like crazy, and then some more resting. It was fun having my daughter in the truck yesterday. I really wish I would have got footage, but I just kind of kept it to us and had a bring your daughter to work day, Snorlord OG wants to know what this is. We're having coffee chat a day early because, I like to keep you guessing, right? It keeps our relationship exciting, right? A little spontaneity never hurt anybody. The carnivore trucker says, look who decided to show up. Snore Rider is in the house. He says, Sterling is terrible. Desubscribe. Now, everybody go subscribe. Now, Snore Rider is an EDM channel where it's like live DJ action with lights and all of that. Very live, very impromptu, very spontaneous. And so go check that out. That sounds like something that's right up your alley. Oh boy, you guys, look at what's going on in here. CB's laughing. And Red Chicken has graced us with his presence this morning. This is an honor. Red Chicken is in the house. And so how you doing, Red Chicken? When can we have some more Red Chicken videos, Red Chicken? Tolga is in the house from Turkey. We are, worldwide now. He's saying, hello, everyone. Big Rig CEO says, please clean your camera lens. Oh, is it blurry? Okay. Okay, let me try this. Watch, I got to get the shirt. Clean, clean, clean. So I am on my laptop. I apologize if that caused any audio issues. That's what we got. That's clean. It's not scratched or nothing. You know what? And honestly, I do want to get a better webcam because I get better clearer picture if I do this from the cell phone, but I get a terrible reception if I do StreamYard on the cell phone. So I got better camera on the cell phone, but I can't watch the chat. You know, it's like either or. So the solution is we need to probably invest in a little webcam. And which is crazy because I used to have a nice one that I used in college, which is a lifetime ago. Like, stop it. Okay. Let's see. Red Chicken says, I'm enjoying being out of that prison named Kenworth. Are you really, Red Chicken? I thought that was, you know, your happy place. Toga says, hello, everyone. Big Rig CEO. Oh, I'm sorry. I backed up. Snore Rider has blessed us with a $4.20 super chat for the coffee fund. Thank you. That brings the cost of our bag of peppermint mocha down from, well, so then YouTube takes 30%. Yeah, so make $12 to $10. Thank you. That's a blessing, Snow Rider. I appreciate you very much for that super chat. I'm excited this month because not only this is 2 years for DIY, maybe 25 months by now with DIY. This is 24 months of membership with Snorelord. And I'm not sure where I'm at with Cash. Or Jeff. But okay, so I know for sure that I am 2 years in with DIY and I'm 2 years in with Snorelord. So I'm celebrating that. So that makes me I think that, you know, I'm a valid investor now with 2 years in. I should have a bachelor's degree in DIY science. Her associate's degree is 2 years, right? 4 years is bachelor's. Yeah. So, and then also for Snorelordology. Yeah. Dan's, oops, I lost it. Dan's Hotshot Trucking and Outdoor Adventures. That sounds like a buck wild, awesome, fun channel name, Dan. I'm just saying, like, I'm excited just reading the title. He says, good morning, all. CB channel member says, Red Chicken, can you convince more people to get out of their trucks? Too much capacity for comfort these days. Mr. Calcaterra, who is my high school chum, and he was an owner operator. Dan, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna try to walk through this real quick. Was an owner operator and decided to get his butt home, him and his wife, and he's working just still driving but for a company job. The dogs are gonna bark. My dog is walking. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm live. No, they've been good. They've been really good, but well, let's try to keep everything settled down. Faith is in the house. She just walked in getting some what did you guys get? Water. I wish I'd have known that because I really needed 2 cases for the truck.
2 cases of water?
Yeah.
Take one of those.
That's not convenient because that doesn't give me pee bottles. Right? So,
I mean, you can stand to.
You got 2 cases? You want to say hi?
I got like 7.
Okay, so let's get an update on Faith. This is February, baby, and this is the boy. This is number 7. Okay, so this is the daughter that you guys so graciously sent. Thank you to her and her husband the $200 to help with their baby. The last time you guys were super chatting it up. So they appreciate that very much. And she's doing just fine. She's very healthy and gaining weight as she should with her first child. Okay. Okay. So anyways, back to Dan. He says, good morning. I finally get to catch a live stream on my living room TV. Oh my gosh. I hope it's not like that 8K thing. Enjoy your home time. I always do, Dan. I always do. Yeah, so thanks. And as Cassius King always says, bonus points for watching from home. I appreciate you, Dan. Thank you. I think he comes to us through Facebook. Or Dan, no, I guess you are on YouTube. Okay, gives me a little indicator. TJ says, I did that in St. George, Utah to Vegas and back. I had to rent Metro trailers to do so. Okay. So I'm not crazy. You know, I wonder about myself sometimes. F125 is in the house saying, hello, Shannon. I see you've been home more. That's good. Yep, I'm trying to catch up on some lost time a little bit. She says, congratulations. Thank you. Red Chicken says, CB, I was pleased to hear my efforts of getting Tyson plant shut down is working. I love it. I love it. Yeah, Sterling brought up an interesting point. Like, and I've noticed, because you guys know I've been like spanning the country, especially a lot more in recent months. And I'm still looking for like more chicken places, right? We have an abundance of chicken restaurants, more popping up. And I don't know where they're getting all these chickens, because I don't see a lot of them. Now, I'm not saying like I've been every single where, but upon my travels, you would think I would see more chicken farms, and I don't, and it's weird to me. Russell Freight Services is in the house joining us today. Thank you, Russell Freight Services. I hope you are sticking to it out there. I know you are, and I hope it's I know everybody's struggling, and you guys are the toughest, man. You know, this is tough. For me, it's really no different because it's been tough for me since I started at Dart. But considering my new situation, I'm less pressed about it. And I've also improved my financial situation as my journey has gotten to this point. And so I'm a little more at ease with harder weeks. Snore Rider says, I used to go to raves with Red Chicken. Red Chicken says, I uploaded a few shorts. Okay, great. Because those are always fun. CB says, Red Chicken's mom is a wild one. Oh my gosh, with the mom jokes. This could get violent, CB. You know what you're starting. Good morning, Shannon. Sorry I didn't answer. It's okay, Mrs. A. Thank you for coming in. There's a lady in the house besides myself, gentlemen. So just so you know, this is Mrs. A. Those are, you know, you guys know who she is, and please be respectful. Mrs. A. So, you know, I sent a little super chat to celebrate our 2-year anniversary, Mrs. A. And I did, that is intended for a celebratory coffee for you and your husband to enjoy together to celebrate. Okay. And so I hope he told you that and is not hogging it all to himself. Big Rig CEO says, I have 3 contractors on power only, all grossing $17K per month. No trailer payments. We are actually averaging $600 per month paid to us per contractor to use said trailers. That's interesting. That's interesting. See, I made a post today on my community side, my community post. You can either sit in your circumstances and be bummed about it, or you can figure out a way to make it better, right? That was that little cartoon. I'm very excited about what Big Rig CEO is doing. He's managed a lot of challenges, and he's doing something very creative, and he's successful at it. And so high five, Big Rig CEO. That's pretty freaking cool. I like to hear that. Great update. Thank you. That's awesome. See, then that's the thing. So, you know, the current challenges that we're going through, like it's making me try to reimagine things, strategies that can be, you know, like, okay, is there something better? Is there something different? I mean, like I even spoke to the customer I was at yesterday. Let them know I was local, let them know about like trucking, and gave him our contact information. And, you know, I'm throwing bones, I'm fishing. Maybe something will come out of it. I'm definitely looking with a different mindset right now. And I mean, I always really have been. And I was like, yeah, eventually maybe I'll find a customer. Maybe I'll think about doing something dedicated, all of that. Right. You know, my life is changing and I got freaking triplets coming and all this. And I hesitate pressing for something dedicated, but I want something more if I can nail it. You know, brokers are going out of business, all kinds of stuff is happening. So when in my mind, when things start getting shaken up, there's room for opportunities, different kinds of opportunities, creative opportunities, right? The game is changing, so change the game while it's flexible, silly putty, right? So we'll see what happens. You know, I say kudos to anybody who is doing something extra creative and extra different.
Yeah.
And that's exciting. You know, it's not just the same old blah, blah, blah. This is not the same old market. This is not the same old world. This is all different. Carnivore Trucker says you can buy a cheap 1080p webcam at Walmart for like $60. Yeah, it's a plan. I just got to order it, you know, one of those things. Purdue is next, says Red Chicken. Who's going to supply the Chick-fil-A fiends? That's what I want to know, Red Chicken. Those are the ones we got to worry about, you know? Mrs. A says, good morning, Shannon. Sorry I didn't say hi yesterday. Work was in. Hey, girl, it is fine. I appreciate you tuning in today. I hope you're enjoying some yummy coffee with me. I appreciate you guys so much. Wife Lord is present. Yes. Mrs. A is Wife Lord. I don't know why and I'm standing with Sterling or Mr. Red Lady or / Snore Rider on this one, Mrs. A. We love Wife Lord. And we're just going to refer to you as that. Red Chicken says, Snore Lord doesn't deserve that kind of attention. This Trucking Life says, I remember when I had loadout trailer, it was in Raycon. You could not run more than one load with it. Even the broker said I could run more than one. Yeah. So this was a first look for me to actually like look at the people who are offering power only loads and just try to get a feel for like how they're scheduled and what it is and all that stuff. And so I realized, you know, because I guess what would have been easy is a short drop and hook. Like I go pick up a loaded trailer and take it to somebody for them and say bye. You know, it's not that easy because then you gotta, when you get there, they may live unload it or you're dropping it and you're picking up another empty. And so then I think you get caught in that network, right? So I was just checking it out, trying to learn a little bit about it because I never really have given it a few minutes. Will you give me a tissue, please?
Wow, I'll give you a tissue.
Just because my the coffee makes my nose run for some reason a little bit. We're all friends here. Okay, settle down. Okay. Yeah, so Mrs. A says, hi, I'm just here for a minute to say hi to everyone. James, please tell your wife I said hi too. I should get a hold of her soon. Okay. Did you get that, James? The Trucking Life says, they say it doesn't matter, but it's on paper. LOL. Yeah. So let's talk about my, so yeah, if I put my thing up here, we are still trying to raise funds for the Will Burner family. He just had his last eye surgery, and he's obviously going to be out for probably another 8 weeks or so, or, we don't know what the results going to be. We're hoping for total healing for his eyes. But in the meantime, if you would please send any donations that you are willing to that address at Wheelburner Express at PayPal. They are from Canada. The American money does equal out to more money for them. And no, it's more. And so if not, let me put my banner. I forgot about the banner. There you go. So my Cash App is down there. If I receive any monies, if people just have Cash App and don't have PayPal set up, if you don't want to set it up, whatever, you can send it right to Wheelburner at Wheelburner Express, or you can send it to my Cash App and I'll just forward it through my PayPal, whatever. I would recommend, if you do have PayPal, please send it right to their family. Any little bit helps. It'll help them kind of stay afloat during this time that Wheelburner is unable to get behind the wheel and drive his truck. He's been a great support to the trucking community, and I'm asking for him. He's not asking me to do this, but this is a family that could use our help right now. So please send $1, send $2, send a little something if you can to help them through this rough time that they're going through. Wife Lord, Mrs. A, says, yay, congrats on all the grandbabies. You ain't kidding, girl. I'm going to have 7 by the time this one right here has her. That's number 7. Okay. That's number 7. Another boy. This will make 5 grandsons and 2 granddaughters. The second granddaughter is Kinley is the first one. You know her. The second one is coming in December. And that'll be number 6. This one right here is a little boy, another boy. That will be my 5th grandson. I got a fleet just like that. I'm just saying. I mean, of drivers.
No.
Sometimes I'm like, at this point, would I wish this on any of my kids? The driving thing. Who knows? But I got 5 grandsons. Okay. So you are looking at a mother of generations of men and so forth. So it is very important that we are all stay tight, raise these boys together and girls, and provide a solid foundation in this wishy-washy world that they are going to come into here. They're going to grow up in. So we are a very tight and tough family, and we plan on sticking together. So parenting is everything. I'm just saying. Russell Freight Services is on my way home. Yeah. Daniel says, oh my, a bonus grandbaby on the way. Congratulations. Dan, I got 3. We just had the first one last Friday. This is the second one's coming in December. And then the third one is coming. Number 7 is coming in February. My girls are not playing right now. Oh my goodness. Everybody's married, happily married. And and so they're in this age time where they want to have kids and go severely into debt and achieve the American dream, and I'm trying to stop them, but there's no stopping them. Russell Freight Services says, been busy as HE double hockey sticks. Let me turn my phone on. Do not disturb. Crazy. Gosh. the amount of spam calls that I get now that my business is turned over 2 years old is, you know. Mrs. A says, LOL, yes, thank you for the coffee money. Snorlord OG says, dang it, Shannon, now I have to buy her coffee. I spilled the beans, huh? Big Rig CEO says, always successful because failure is not an option. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Russell Freight Services says, I go from Kansas to North Dakota and back. Okay. That sounds pretty freaking awesome because you can run like the wind and deal with the wind, by the way. Truck payment paid, money in the bank, no complaints. Congratulations. That's awesome. So Russell Freight Services drives for Dart still, right? God, I get people mixed up. So if that's not right, please yell at me. But I think Russell Freight Services is driving and getting a truck through Dart. If I'm wrong, Russell Freight Services, you can smack me, whatever, say something. I think that's you. I try to keep track of everybody, okay? Chick-fil-A has a crack in it. Has crack in it. Avoid. Yeah, I'm starting to think it's not real chicken. Probably, duh, Shannon. Because I don't know where they're getting all that chicken from. And then Raising Cane's, right? Have you guys been to Raising Cane's? The chicken tenders are ultra amazing. There's no way they can be real. And that has something in it too. Because they're good. Like, admittedly. And their yum yum sauce, that's what I call it. The sauce, that's super good. I'm sure it's terrible for you. But either way, like these franchises are popping up more and more. And I'm like, where are they getting all this chicken? It's crazy to me. I don't see that many chicken trucks. I don't see like all the stuff going on. Everyone around Shannon gets pregnant. Watch out, Dee Dee. No, look. We keep the boys in the cage now that Dee Dee's of age. She's had her first heat. She's not in heat now, but she's had a first heat. So, no. Look, I was successful and probably much grace was included because my girls got married close to it. They were with their husbands. Let's put it this way. They were with their husbands. Let's see. Eden, Dante. It was close. I'm not saying all three of them were married by the time they got pregnant, because that's not the case, but they were with their husbands. Now they're all married. And everybody's right. Everything is like, so Dee Dee, my sister, keeps pushing me to get her neutered. And I'm a little nervous about that. And look at her. She's so freaking beautiful. Like, she'd make the best puppies. But do I have time for puppies? No. Do we need any more puppies in this family? No. We literally have a lot of dogs. It's ridiculous. And you can say whatever you want because I would agree with you. It's ridiculous. Now, I tried not to get another dog. I tried to just borrow or take one of ours on the road with me. Do you think these kids would let me have one of their dogs or just hang out with one of their dogs so I could have gave it back and then I'd still have no dog? That would have been the best scenario for me. But no, my kids love their dogs so gosh dang much that they thought that was a terrible idea. How silly. Okay. I tried. So hence Dee Dee came into my life. And I will make sure that she does not have puppies. And when I get the guts, I will send her in for the surgery. Like, I don't know why I'm having difficulty with that. I know it's for the best. I know. Because we don't want mutts either and all of that business. And then CJ would consider one of his prized dogs these bully pits that we have here that he has to mate with Dee Dee and then come up with like a spotted bully pit. Dee Dee's skinny. These dogs are like, right, ridiculously muscular. Ridiculous. I'm not interested in all that. But anyways, yeah, no puppies. No. And I think everybody's done having babies. I know at least the two oldest girls are. The baby here, this is their first baby. So I imagine that they might have one more before they say they're like done. I don't know. CB likes making babies. Snorlord OG says trucking will be outlawed before those grandkids get their CDL. You're probably right. You're probably right. I want to steer them into like HVAC or electricians or, something like that. Like, good old fashioned building skills. Mark the mailman is in the house saying, good morning, dear Shannon. Thank you for making the world a better place. God bless you and your children and your grandchildren and your business. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I'm going to take that blessing and keep it right there. I appreciate you so much for saying that. And top of the morning to everybody. Peppermint mocha coffee in your Snorlord cup, I hope. If you don't have one of these and you're feeling left out of the little Snorlord cup revolution, you can go over to Snorlord, the Metalhead Viking Caveman Trucker. God, I hope I say that right every time. And go over to Snorlord's channel and go to his merch tent. And you can get yourself one of these, right, for the holidays. Buy some for your families. Just saying, everybody can have one. It's a good time. Makes the coffee taste extra good. So I timed out on Instagram. I don't even know. I'm failing so bad at Instagram. Okay. But I keep getting followers. Like I'm not even doing anything over there. So I don't know how that all works. Six Semper Tyrannis says jerked red chicken sounds delicious. Russell Freight Services says correct. Okay, so Russell Freight Services is doing the dart thing. And he's rocking, which by the way, if any of you fleet owners, if you could get a hold of some successful lease operators out of Dart, it's tough over there. But like, because it was tough, it made me learn what I needed to know to be tough on to the next step. Right. So they work hard. They have to work hard. They figure stuff out. It makes them smarter. Like I would pick my lease purchase guys or my drivers out of any of the Dart crew, the successful ones, because there's a lot of people that are not successful at Dart. But man, if you can get one like, that is like Russell Freight Services, you should snatch him up when given the chance. I'm just saying. What does he say? Last I checked, you can't neuter a female dog. Is it spay? You know what I mean? Snorlord OG says red chicken is a jerk. The Strucking Life says there's no such thing as too many dogs. Just get more lint rollers. LOL. Oh my gosh. There is a such thing as too many dogs when you have a lot of children running around. This is why I need 90 acres, you guys. Okay. I need 90 acres of land, 70, 60, 40 even. I could, work with that. Holy crap. The Striking Life said, I got that one. Six Semper Tyranna says, I agree, Snorlord OG, for a chicken, he sure acts cocky. Red Chicken says, those Snorlord mugs are full of lead. Don't buy them. If there is lead in them, there you go. You can have leaded coffee. Who doesn't love that? I mean, look at me. I got leaded water. I got lead in my bones. I have a leaded coffee cup. Thank you. So No wonder why I keep getting heavier on the scale. I thought it was muscle. I didn't know that my Snorlord coffee cup was leaded too. Snorlord, you're making me gain weight. Everyone calm down. The CB seed has been restrained. I had a vasectomy also almost 2 decades ago. Yes, so my son-in-law, right, my oldest one, they have 4 kids now. Kinley's daddy, he's going in. Sterling says, I gave all my Snorlord merch to the murderous hobos. I should buy more. Yeah, give them out for gifts this season. Go buy some more. Give them out. Go buy some more. You know, it's, you know, you'll just keep blessing people. Just saying. Just saying. And in the meantime, you know, send Wheelburner a few bucks to help him out. It'll bless him. Bless everybody. This Trucking Life says, you are too close to Flint. Of course, you got lead in your bones. I'm actually a property owner in Flint. So, yeah. The lawsuit, right? There's a big lawsuit that we're all involved in. And first thing you got to do is go get tested. So you go into the lawyer's office and there's this little medical person, and then they put this thing on your bone, on your, like your shin bone, and it detects if you have lead contamination in your bones. Well, of course, I tested positive for that. So I am not one that got sick off the water. I, at least knock on wood, right? Nothing yet. We don't know what this is going to cause long-term. I don't know if some of the issues that my daughter is having are because of that, but you know, they're okay. They're not sick and stuff like that. But you know, we have conditions like, you know, my youngest daughter that you just saw here, she has to be very careful of her pH levels and her gut health, right? She just does. And then my middle daughter is having thyroid issues. And we have no way of proving or anything that may be because of the lead situation, right? So it's whatever. I am involved in the lawsuit because I am a property owner and my property has went in the toilet. As if it wasn't low enough already. I can't sell my house. Can't get out of here. I mean, I can obviously, but I can't, you know, it's like my house is not going to gain value. So there's a slot where we'll be compensated something for that. And that's all I know. And so it's been like 3 years or so or something like that. And so we're still waiting. Like there's a million files the judge has to go through, and she's got to dole out $600 million to all the people. And of course, the very sick people and the children are first. They're going to get the larger amounts. And then she's got to divvy up all the rest of the money to everybody else involved. Okay. So, you know, it might be a $12 check. I don't know. You know, hope it's something more, but I don't know how that's all going to pan out. Red Chicken says, Snorlord merch will make you a murderous hobo. Just look at Snorlord. Proof, never trust anyone with a beard. Snorlord OG says, Red Chicken is on fire today, or will be. Da, 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 da. Hey, what was that light bulb, Snorlord, that you did the, well, I think I can't remember if it's on your channel, but there was that flaming light bulb thing. Like, what was that? That was awesome. So I was like, old light bulb? Like, is that like an old school light bulb? It looked like the glass looked old school. Is it made to look like that? Was that really flame in there? Was it a visual illusion? CB says, I grew up next to a phosphorus mine. Some people say it causes cancers. Others say it perfectly explains why I am the way that I am. Yeah. So, you know, I've been a psycho about my weight loss and working out. Like that's like my religion and stuff like that. So of course this has really messed with me because now I really have to consider that I'm heavier on the scale there's no doubt you guys have watched me like go through the fasting thing. I'm very disciplined when I'm after something like that. And now I'm, I've lost a lot of muscle, so I'm building up muscle. So I had to change my game. Like, I'm all into that stuff. But I have to say that part of me feels defeated because I'm like, okay, we got lead in our bones. This is going to make us heavier on the scale. So I can't always just look at that scale number, right? I got to kind of shift my goals to be, okay, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to make my body fat percentage go off on the scale. I got one of them scales that like tells you all that stuff. And then I got this thing and I don't know what it's supposed to do. So I'm letting myself have a little break about looking at what my weight is. Okay. I've actually gained some weight on the scale number but I've been pounding protein. I've been lifting weights, doing resistance training, like all the stuff I'm supposed to do to get muscle back because I literally lost like a lot of muscle. A lot of that has to do with my age. I'm sure fasting did not help because I was extreme fasting, but the right way. Like I wasn't doing anything crazy. I was extreme fasting, doing the long fast, fasting frequently. I'm still intermittent fasting, and stuff like that. But I've had to increase my protein greatly because I literally was either getting like very little for all that time I was focusing on fasting keto, like because I was also doing one meal a day. So that's not enough protein for my body. Definitely it's not healthy for my age either, right? Like I'm at that teetering point where you begin to lose muscle and you lose strength at an alarming rate. So it's very important to focus on building muscle. And I'm going to say if you're 50, okay, let's just put it out there. If you're 50 and going on that side of your life, you got to start eating to build muscle. This because you got your heart. You got to keep your heart strong. You got to still be able to move. It's already bad enough that you're in such a sedentary position. You got to move your butt. And you have to keep, if anything, keep your muscle. And I don't care who you are, especially being men, like you guys got to eat protein. Like you got to focus on pounding protein. Forget the carbs. Don't rule them out. Like I'm not going to hurt anybody's feelings right now. Like you're going to eat carbs. But I would bet you that a lot of you may have a more carb percentage than protein, especially being men. You guys need to make sure that you are being like protein focused. And it's hard. Like I'm trying to just hit 150 grams of protein every day. That's difficult. So eat meat. Eat a lot of meat. And then add a protein shake. Okay. The protein shakes add protein where you just can't consume anymore because protein is satiating. So it's not like you don't have time to eat 7 meals of protein every day. So you maximize your protein and then you're going to have yourself get a good protein, a whey protein on the side so that while you're driving on the road, you can put a protein shake together, shake it up, and you can add protein. All right. The next time you stop and you're going to eat, make sure you're eating protein and vegetables. Even if you're not exercising, which God, I hope you are, but to help maintain your muscle. Because whether you're male or female, your body's changing. You're getting older. I'm sorry to tell you this, but we begin to lose strength at an alarming rate. There's only one thing to do about that, and that is to maintain your muscle. And then if you are so bold to get up and pick up your weights or do some resistance training or do some body weight exercises or do some yoga, I don't care. Do something. You have to maintain that muscle. It just happens to us at this age. And that is your fight against it. So you got to think about what you're eating, please. I say this out of love. Think about what you're putting in your body. It's going to get more important as we get older, okay? And none of us are getting younger. I know some of you like to, think you're still 25. I do too, but it's not true. And your body is telling you that. If you're struggling with losing weight and you're hitting plateaus or things like that, consider that it may be because you're losing muscle. Muscle helps you burn fat. Okay? If you keep losing muscle, you have more of a struggle burning the fat. You have no problem holding the fat. But you gotta move muscle fibers. You gotta, and the more muscle you can put back on, your fat goes away because your muscle will eat that. Just saying. Do your research if you don't believe me. Trying to make it easy, short, and simple for you. Fasting and keto, if you're not eating a lot when you're eating the keto, you can add protein by a protein shake. Things that are easy, because my God, I cannot eat all the protein that I cannot eat 150 grams of protein in a meal or 2 meals during the day. I don't have time to eat. When I was training for real, like I was eating 5 to 7 times a day. Okay. I had time in my life to do that. I carried a big old bag with each meal in it. Like I did that whole thing. That is not going to happen these days. My career is different. My life is different. I have to pound protein in just like a couple of meals. And because my little tummy is so tiny from fasting, my stomach is shrank, I get full very quickly. So that makes it even more difficult to pack enough protein in. So what do you do to help that out? Protein shakes, right? Things that are very high in protein that you can stomach. That's not going to fill you up all day. And so I've got so much protein jars in the truck. Like I got the Kachava, which is my favorite because it's a full meal deal. And then I had to buy more just protein, just straight protein, because Kachava is a meal replacement. It's got all your superfoods in it. There's always a link in the description. Okay. Telling you guys, easy meal, healthy meal, easy for when you're on the road. It's one of the best things I've found. I love it, love it, love it. So I always have a link in the description. I'll put it in here later, but I'm not just trying to sell you. I'm just trying to give you something that like is golden for this lifestyle that we have to live. So then I bought some protein from Aldi when I did my grocery shopping. They have a protein there. It does have a little gluten in it. I don't like that. So, but my God, it's cheap. And so the best proteins out there are like $60 a jar. And at the rate I have to consume it, I'm not paying that. So Aldi has a nice big powder jug of protein, and it's 30 grams for one scoop. And they're great big scoops, but it's 30 grams. And if you're buying protein shakes, consider the cost. This is $20, big old jar, 30 grams a scoop, which usually most proteins are 25 grams a scoop, 20 grams a scoop. You can check it out. I'll probably do a video, show you the label and whatnot. I know I got it on my phone, but in case anybody's wanting that information. Snorler said it's a dumb Halloween decoration. Old phosphate mines all over Heartland and Florida. What is phosphate? I don't know what that is. SST, you know what's up. Snorler says your measurements will change even though the number on the scale doesn't change. Yeah, my body shape has definitely changed. I've almost completely lost all my belly fat. Woo! That's great. I'm still trying to tone up my arms, right? So now it's time to, but yes, it's a long process. You just have to stay consistent, right? Sometimes you got to change things. I'm a woman, of course. I'm in that section where my hormones change. And I got to be aware of that too. God, we're so complicated. This trucking life says Shannon, I hope it works out. I watched a documentary about it. It seems like most of America would side with you. Yeah, everything's gonna, whatever. There's nothing we can do about it now. Snowlord OG says, my shirts and pants became looser, but scale remains. Yeah, so your body begins to recomposition, right? Just be aware. Natural age time is going to take things away from us. So we have to think about that when we're trying to lose fat. Muscle is a very huge deal. It's going to make it a lot easier for you. I know a lot of people, and even myself, got discouraged because I was like, how am I still holding on to fat? Like, really? That's my issue. I wasn't preserving my muscle, and I wasn't doing anything to stimulate and strengthen my muscle. Even if I wasn't doing anything resistance or strength, I would at least be preserving my muscle by eating enough protein. So my bad. It's lesson learned, right? So I adjust. We need more muscle. We want to get this fat off. We want to tighten up. It's going to take more muscle. I've fasted as much as I can fast. I cleansed as much as I can cleanse. Now I need to hit this approach. But yeah, body is changing. And so I'm very happy, and I'm learning to be more patient with myself because it's a process. And there's lots of education, right, that I've had to pack in to learn more. I mean, I'm already like way schooled on it, but now it's about me. So personal, not just doing this workout, not following that guy. Like now it's like, okay, now I'm educated enough to take it and pay attention to my body and try to just tailor everything to me, which that's a lot of guesswork. So it takes time. Be patient with yourself. Just make healthy choices, and just see you're trying things all the time. CB says, these health professionals aren't very smart. The quickest way to get me to not do something is to tell me I have to do it. CB says, the older I get, the more invested I get in tacos and naps. Oh, I know, right? I could live on tacos and naps. Sterling says, pounding protein was my male stripper need. I love it. Chief Ray Holler says, me too, CB. CB's laughing. Eleanor Elaborates. I'm going to say that. Did I murder that? Eleanor, thank you for coming in. Hey, I thought I would stop by. How are you doing, Shannon? Everything's great. Super blessed. A lot of people are yelling about trucking. I'm just going to say, we all can yell, but I still love trucking. I still love what I do. I definitely feel way better now that I've poured some time into my family. Like I feel like my cup is back full again, and I need it. Like I think you guys started to realize that I was needing something like that. So we are restored. Everything is great, and I'm feeling wonderful. And I'm going to get back out for a spell, probably I'm thinking about till Christmas. And I'm ready to do that. The truck is full of supplies. I tell you this one thing though. I have not purchased the mattress yet. I did go to the chiropractor, and oh God, the chiropractor. I'm a lover of chiropractors. And I found this new one that agreed to see me last weekend. I was all jacked up. I was crying to you guys about the mattress thing and whatever. I'm telling you what, they let me come in there, and he did some things on me and hooked me right up. I feel like I'm ready to lift weights again. I'm ready to move. I'm ready to do some yoga. I was scared. I was getting scared to death to move because I felt like I was going to like tweak myself. And if any of you have a tweak back, you know that is some serious crap. Please hit the like if you haven't, by the way. I haven't pushed that through this whole thing. I need some just show attendance, like put your thumbs up over there, please. Eleanor says, I'm happy to hear you're doing well. I love your positive attitude. I'm working on keeping to push through. Yes, Eleanor, like it's a tough time for everybody, no matter what you're doing, no matter if you're male or female, you just got to keep pushing. Sterling Will says, anyone asks me about trucking, I tell them to fact themselves. I know. It's okay. I'm still, yes, it's tough. Yes, we're uncertain about everything. Yes, people are still talking about the right way and wrong way to do things. It's whatever works for you. If trucking stops working for you, you know, you can hang in there and try to push through it and whatever, great. But if you're not down for that, if you're not down for the sacrifice, if you're not down for whatever, then yeah, do something different, you know. My situation is it is what it is. And I feel blessed. I feel great. I have a great team. I love the challenge. Some of you might say, like, shoot, she's dumb, she's crazy, whatever. It's working for me. And it's, you know, my biggest thing was I miss my family. If I'm out 4 weeks, I really start to get homesick. So I've realized that's kind of my cutoff. Like I got 4 weeks and then I'm going to start going, you know, missing them more. I don't want to feel like that again. Like at DART, I was definitely in a very hard situation. And that dictated a lot of, I was out for a couple months. And my kids are like, I thought if you got your own truck, you're going to be able to be home, you know, when you wanted to. Like, yeah. But it's tough right now, right? And so I'm better. I'm in a better situation. I'm in a better financial situation, so I can make some more, you know, flexible decisions to come home when I feel like it. And I've got a supportive team behind me. They're all for it. Like, hey, if these guys had their way, they would have had me home like for the holidays, like every time, like they would tell me, like they're for family, they're for people, they're for work-life balance. They don't want to see me get burned out. They're all about like, take some time, go home, like rest, like blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, I'm not like, no, I can't yet, or I don't want to yet. I have been pushing towards accomplishing some financial goals, which is not something I really talk about a whole lot. I have finally met that. October marked that milestone for me to get those goals accomplished. And you saw me working my butt off to get there, and I did. So yay, we did it. So now I can breathe a little easier. And yeah, now we got a little more challenging market. I don't know. I might be crazy, but I'm still excited about trying to see how we can shake it up. You know, I really am. Dan's Hot Shot Trucking and Outdoor Adventure says, just went out to feed the chickens and grass is frosted. I'm ready for winter to be over now. Yeah. Yeah, Dan, that's, you know, it's coming, baby, though. I'm telling you, like, the thing I love about this time of year is I get to wear like lots of extra clothes and lots of comfy clothes and, you know, soft things and all of that, and the colors and all in the crispy mornings, right? That's when it's really good to get out and take a walk. Hello, excuse me. You know, and a good crisp morning to get out and either have your hot coffee and take a walk, or just to walk your dog, right? I love it. Like, this is my favorite time of year, and see that sun come up and bring the warmth. Eleanor says, yeah, I'm on the job hunt and was supposed to get news yesterday, but it looks like it's coming Monday. Well, blessings on that, Eleanor. I hope everything works out for you in what you're doing. I'm not really sure, but to keep it vague, my hopes are for you and my prayers are for you. I hope this is a job that you want. Sterling Will says freight all kinds. CB says, I'm getting a little old to grow up, so I'm going to keep trucking. There's something very profound to that, CB, and I think we all understand what that is. Eleanor says, yeah, family means a lot as well. I live at home. Yeah, it's been a tough time to be unemployed. Yeah, you know, what's crazy to me is that more people aren't working. Right? We could get into that discussion. Okay. So, I wanted to bring up something, businessy. So let's go to share my screen, and we're going to talk about some news I read this morning. Dan says, I don't like having to drive over mountain passes to get out of the Seattle area. Oh, that's where you're at, Dan? Yeah, I ain't going over there. Look, I got one more trip going to Colorado this week that I'm going to go get and bring all the way back across over to the Northeast. We're going to go up Northeast, do a multi-stop one more time. I hope I get to Maine so I can catch my lobster again. This will be chance number 2. And then,
Ain't this cute?
oh, ain't she cute? That is super cute. She's got the cutest little pregnancy outfit on. So I'm doing that, and that's keeping me back over east, right? I'm hoping I can get my lobster because I missed lobster time last time. So I'm going to take a second shot at it because I really want a Maine lobster. And then I'll be back. I'm just going to stay up here in the Midwest, east, not northeast so much, and I'm going to try to stay out of the mountains over here. Stay in my little Midwest little neighborhood. And I'm going to fight to do that. Like, I've decided that, like, that's it. The weather's going to come, but I will be in my home turf. And I'm not trying to get extra stressed out over nothing. Like, I'm not. All you can do is do your best with what you have. And you may have to get a little creative to survive it, right? And at this point, I've heard people talking about like, oh, it's going to get worse. Okay, well. Eleanor says, yes, I really want this job. It is in market research directly with Kraft Heinz as a client. Oh, good, Eleanor. That sounds pretty awesome. Well, my prayers for you, and I hope that works out for you today or Monday, right? You're going to find out Monday. I will keep you in my prayers. So over this weekend. And I really hope you get it if it is meant for you. If it is not, that just means that there's something better for you next, okay? But if you want it, sounds like you really, really want it, I'm in there with you, sister. So we're going to do a little share screen. And I'm going to bring up some actual news. And so first of all, I want to give credit to this. I'm getting this information from CDL Life. I get that email. Ooh, that's a fun game. It looks like. Okay. So let me share screen. Hold on. Present. Share screen. Share screen. There we go. This was an interesting story on CDL Life today. I hope you can see this. Hold on. Let me check. You got it? Okay. Yeah, here we go. So let's talk about it. This headline says, dispatcher uses drivers to embezzle funds. Read about the $300,000 scheme, a pilot shareholder showdown, and more in today's news. So I'm just going to show the headline and try not to say the company. Stop. just to be professional, right? This is what it says. I said it. Former dispatcher admits to stealing identities of 500 truck drivers to embezzle $300,000. Okay? Seriously? This is a company job dispatcher. Excuse me. It says a former dispatcher pleaded guilty this week to a years-long scheme to steal funds from the fuel accounts of hundreds of truck drivers. On Tuesday, Corey Hendrickson pleaded guilty to charges of wire fraud and aggravated identity theft, according to the Springfield Citizen. Between September 9, 2016 and August 17, 2021, Hendricks reportedly embezzled $298,738 through 1,078 fraudulent transactions. Authorities say that while Hendrickson was employed as a dispatcher for this trucking company, he was able to access the social security numbers of approximately 500 truck drivers and use that information to take money from their Comdata fuel accounts. Stolen funds were allegedly used for personal expenses, allegedly. While the money belonged to the company, Hendrickson is also accused of stealing the personal information of the truck drivers, and he could face up to 2 decades in prison. In addition to his work as a fleet dispatcher, he was also the mayor of Willard, Missouri from 2015 to 2021. He resigned from the Willard Board of Aldermen on Tuesday. What the? Oh my gosh. Isn't that crazy? What a crazy story. Anybody got thoughts on that? Mr. Red Lady says, Shannon, if you get out west, I'll give you tire chains. No, you won't. I'm not doing it. CB says, good call. She needs them. Eastern Colorado can get tricky out of nowhere in winter. Okay. All right. Whatever. I'm only going out there. This is probably the last time because the weather is about to change, right? This isn't a regular thing I'm going to do. It's a regular thing I've been trying to do, but this is probably my last run because of the weather. But, where I take to get there, as far as I understand, doesn't have any chain sections. And if the weather starts to get like that, I'm staying home, guys. I'm staying in my little yard, my little area. Okay. That's what I have planned for the rest of the year. This is my last out west trip until next spring. That's what I've decided so far. Eleanor says, have a great week, Shannon. Thank you so much, Eleanor. And I appreciate your time and you hanging out and keep us posted on that job. We'll have coffee again next week, Eleanor, and you can keep us updated. How about that? Sterling, Mr. Red Lady, has posted his link to his Oregon video from yesterday. Toga says, former mayor explained everything. Actually, no need for more words on it. Yeah. I just thought wow. I didn't even catch the mayor part. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back to the page. I don't know what that one's about. Here we go. Here's list looks interesting. I-55 partially reopens following 168 vehicle pileup that killed 8 people. That's a pretty nasty picture there. On Thursday morning, Louisiana transportation officials partially reopened I-55 following Monday's 168 vehicle pileup that killed 8 people. The Louisiana Department, I was just down there too. The Louisiana Department of Transportation and Development opened a single lane of I-55 around 10 a.m. on October 26th, which was 2 days ago, after inspectors determined that the roadway was safe for travel. I-55 northbound remains closed, and there is no estimated time for northbound lanes to be open. Keep that in mind, guys, if you're traveling down there. The interstate has been closed almost all week following a pileup crash that occurred around 9 a.m. on October 23rd on I-55 in St. John, the Baptist Parish, Louisiana, amid dense super fog that reduced visibility for drivers. So it's due to fog, not like ice or anything like that. Here's a video. Let's see if we can check it out. Can we maximize it? Can we get volume? I'm not getting in there. There appears to be no volume on this video, but that was the damage, some of the damage there. How do I get back to shrinkage? Boom. Okay. Interesting. The latest count of vehicles involved in the pileup was at least 168, including a tanker truck carrying hazardous liquid, according to the Louisiana State Police. Since the crash, the fatality count has risen to 8 people. 63 were injured. As the investigation into the crash continues, Louisiana State Police is asking anyone with dash cam or cell phone footage captured before, during, or following the pileup to please submit the video evidence at this link. There's a hyperlink there. This looks like another piece of footage. Nope. That's crazy. God, did you guys see that? Did I have, please hold. I had it on the wrong page, didn't I? Well, that was a fail. Okay, let me, that's that one. That's that one. This is pretty bad. Yeah. Okay, this is what I was trying to do. I'm so bad at this. So bad at this.
I pray really hard to stop it. I'm stuck on what's that shit? My grandson next to like Blue? No, Bluey and Miss Rachel.
It was glass.
What's the policy? I mean, you couldn't reach him no more.
Okay. Sorry, I messed that up the first time. Yeah, that's a pretty messy scene. Let's see what else we got here. What happens there? Okay. Here, this is interesting, I guess. I just thought that embezzlement was like kind of like the craziest one. Let's try this one. This is for fun. Make sure I got the right one. Okay, that's the right one. This says, tires go flying in wild dump truck versus pickup crash caught on traffic cam. Is it just the photo or is it the video? Here we go. Here's the video, guys. Here's the dump truck, pickup truck. Oh, that's the dump truck. Holy crap. Let's see what happened there again. Do we got it? Can you see this? Okay. And one more time. Here's the pickup or the dump truck. Pickup truck is going to come out here. What do you think happened there? What do you think happened there? Let's go one more time. So I don't even know where that pickup truck was going because look, he's almost kind of coming out and he's turning to the right-ish. Like, what the heck? What happened there? Well, Shannon, read the story. It says, Minnesota Department of Transportation traffic cameras captured a dump truck versus pickup crash that occurred in an intersection in East Bethel. The crash occurred October 25th at the intersection of Highway 65 and Viking Boulevard in East Bethel. In the video, you can see a black pickup loaded with tires entering the intersection. At the same time, a dump truck also enters the intersection without slowing and strikes the pickup, pushing the vehicle dozens of feet and sending the pickup's load of tires flying. 2 people were hurt, but their injuries are not thought to be life-threatening. Amazing. That looked pretty bad. Since the video was published, many viewers have speculated. God, did I do it again? I did it again. Okay, here we go. Oh, God. Stop screen. Share screen. Share screen. This one. This is where I'm reading from. I got it. Yeah, that's the one I'm reading from. Okay, 2 people were hurt. Their injuries were not thought to be life-threatening. Since the video was published, many viewers have speculated that the dump truck driver ran a red light or lost control of their brakes, of course. The others suggest that the design of the intersection is flawed and led to the crash. And that's all they have on that story. And here's a fun one, I guess. I'll remove that one. Stop screen. One more, and then I'm going to get off of the story thing. This one looks a little crazy. Large quantity of fireworks was ignited after a semi rear-ended a pickup. There's some fireworks. I make sure I got the right screen. A large quantity of fireworks went off in British Columbia last night following a semi-truck versus pickup crash. The incident occurred around 10 p.m. on October 26th on Highway 1 near Hope, BC. News reports that the pickup hauling fireworks on a trailer was pulled off on the side of the highway when it was struck from behind by a semi-truck. And here's a fun video of that. Woo! I'm sorry, but that looks like a fun video. Okay. Well, so some crazy stories. I just thought we'd check it out. I was like, normally I just read through these and some of them are just like, yeah, rates, blah, blah, blah. Same old. Today's were different. So I was like, yeah, that might be fun to talk about. Big Rick Pig is in the house and says the fine people of Willard, Missouri may want to take a closer look at their community officers. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, like I didn't catch the part that he was a mayor. I was just already amazed that a dispatcher would do something like that, let alone where they worked at. CB says the pickup driver got distracted when the dump truck driver flashed boobs. Robert Tyke Trucking is in the house saying good morning to the chat and to me. Good morning, Robert. How are you today? Everybody saying hi to Robert. It looks like the truck passed the red light. The dump truck, right? Alfalfa says sitting in easy chair at home. OHIO. Good deal, Alfalfa. So that was fun, some fun news stories that I got in the email. If you guys are just coming on in, please hit the like on your way in, or if you're just leaving, please hit the like on your way out. I am about done with my coffee. It is already 11:23. We got an hour and 49 minutes that we've been hanging out, and I appreciate you guys. It's super fun, but hey, guess what? The baby shower starts at 1:30, and I want to eat something and stuff like that and get ready. Hi, Nina. You want to see Nina? Hey, hi, Nina. Hey, hi, Nina. She's the bully pit. Sweet. She's a sweet girl. Okay, so I'm probably going to go. Sterling Wheel is going to have a live in just a few hours. So that will be the next one coming up that I know of. If you want to hang out some more today, that's happening, make sure to go over to his channel and hang out. And I'll probably be at the baby shower at that time, but I'll catch the replay. And I'm going to try to get some fun little footage today at the baby shower. Mr. Red Lady says, the pickup truck driver got tired of man boobs. Toga says, yep, the dump truck. Other vehicles were already stopping. I couldn't catch the other side's lights, though. Right. So that's what you got to look at. Like, what's everybody else doing to try to figure out? Yeah, if they would have had us if we would have had the view from the other side, it would be more interesting. So there's a few fun news stories from trucking instead of just about rates and freight. Okay. So appreciate you guys. I'm going to go see what my kids are up to, and I got to take Dee potty, and I want to get some breakfast and all of that and pour myself another cup of coffee, just one more. And then 1:30, we go to the church to set up for the baby shower, and that's what I'm going to do. So be sure to hang out with Sterling Will. He's going to go live. Sterling, can you tell the time that you're going to go live, maybe? Think you can let us know? You said like 5 hours, but that was like 2 hours ago. So now we're down to 3 hours. Go over there, keep checking on Sterling. Make sure you got notifications set up. When he goes live, you'll get a notification and whatnot. And so that's the party that I know about going on later besides this baby shower. I will be going to bed early tonight, and then I will be getting back on the road about 3, 4 a.m., probably more like 4, 5 a.m. I'm going to run for Sunday. My goal is to get down to Tennessee because I have a Monday delivery in the morning, and I'm going to get that off and then pick up my next one. And then we are headed out west back to Colorado. So I love it because I get to drive my truck on the straightaway and no traffic, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm excited about this next week. And I'm going to recover very quickly from this home time that I've been on, which is 4 days last weekend. Now I'm into 3 days here. But it was much needed, well deserved, and thoroughly rejuvenating, right? And that's what we need to do. You got to push everything away for self-care. Don't forget about taking care of yourself, because without you being healthy, there is nothing else. You don't get to have the stress. You don't get to, you don't get to take part in all this madness. So you are number one. You guys are my heroes. I thank you for your service and everything that you do. I thank you for supporting my channel and just hanging out with me. And it's a good time, and it means a lot to me. And I hope that you all just keep pushing, work out to get some of the stress out of your system, because cortisol is bad on so many levels. I will tell you this, what I've been taking. Let me make a recommendation. I've started taking ashwagandha to help with stabilizing cortisol levels. Okay. That's what ashwagandha does. Not to mention for you guys, it's supposed to be some kind of testosterone booster, or I want to say boner pills without saying it, but I'm going to say it. So if you've hung out to the end, that's your bonus. Okay. So that's your bonus. And ashwagandha does things for you, for guys, and it also helps control your cortisol. And I think everybody can use that at this time. They're not real expensive. I take about 2 a day, and it literally helps me just stay chill. That's what I've noticed since I've started taking it. Chillness, And so, but for you guys, it has a lot of other benefits. So think about adding that to your diet or your supplement regimen. And Sterling says in about 4 hours or so, he's going to go live and there will be a notification shortly. So he's going to put it out there ahead of time so that you can click it and ask to be notified when he does go live. And that's great. Tyke Truckin is saying peace to all and smiles. Over there from England, Tolga is smiling from Turkey. I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me all the way across the world. And I guess that's it for today. I don't think, I'm not going to say totally, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to be available for a morning coffee chat tomorrow. So I hope this serves you well for this week's coffee chat and Trucker Cafe. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. Become a member if you'd like to. Help support the channel. I would love that. I love all my members. I thank you everybody for being subscribers and members and just putting in the time to just hang out. I hope it blessed your time. I hope it was giving you something else to do or think about, some positive stuff and some funky stories and all of that business. So thanks. And please, again, I'm going to ask if you can spare any donations this week. Please send them to PayPal at Wheelburner Express, or you can send them to my Cash App that's right down there at $Miss Loudpack. All those to go to Wheelburner to help out his family in their time of need. I know that he is healing from surgery right now. And please, if you can't send anything monetarily or both, send him a prayer and some well wishes. The dog almost pulled my laptop right off the table. They're loose. So please bless them if you can. And, they're going through a tough time right now because Wheelburner is trying to recover his eyes. And he's out of work and stuff like that. So God bless you guys. And have a great week. It's going to be a fun one for me. So I'm super excited. And we'll see you later.